We're here at the United States Treasury Department, and we have the opportunity to speak with the Treasurer of the United States, Hispanic woman, Ana Cabral. The Treasury Department was established in 1789, and this is where they make the money. So, come on, don't go away. We're gonna go speak with Ana Cabral.
Driving in my beat up car, heading down to who knows when. The wind is blowing in my hair. I wish that you could feel this way and feel the wind of sweet release. Money could never pay for such a.
Thank you so much for giving us this opportunity to be here in your office.
It's great to have you here.
And I want to talk to you about you growing up.
We did grow up in California. My parents, actually, it started with my great-grandparents. They came from Mexico. They brought my grandparents. And all of those generations, actually 4 generations, worked in the fields in California, in Santa Clara, and in the Santa Clara Valley and in San Joaquin Valley. And it was my father who decided fairly early on that he wanted to find a different way to support the family. So he went out and found different kinds of jobs, everything you can imagine. He drove trucks, and he picked up people's trash, and he worked in a hospital, and ultimately he learned to be a cook. He was a busboy, and then he became a fry cook and a chef. And so he had dropped out of school very early in his life, in the 8th grade, and my mother had as well in the high school. So they had to work with their hands to support the family, and that was kind of what life was about. And as a result, we moved a lot. We had to move wherever there was work. So I think I once tried to count the number of times I changed elementary school and stopped counting 20 when I got to 20. So
wow.
We moved a lot.
Yeah.
But it was a great life.
So you were not privileged, what people would consider privilege as far as monetary.
Money. No, we didn't have a lot of money, obviously, and sometimes it was very difficult to even make sure we had enough to eat on the table. There were times when both my father and my mother couldn't work, and so I was the oldest of 5 children, and I spent a lot of time working outside the home to make sure we could all do it together. So it was very much a community project, like most Mexican American families or most Mexican families. But we had a lot of other things. We had faith in God. We had hard work as a value that we really truly believed in. We had a very strong family unit. We had people who worked to care for one another. In a lot of Latino families, you have many generations living together or working together or taking part in parenting children. And so we had all of that. We had lots and lots of love, lots of faith in God, and lots of hard work that kept us afloat, I think.